Say hello to Salem.
Hey.
I'm short. I have no chair.
Hi.
Budget
Ow.
cuts. No.
Budget cuts because we got a dog. Another dog.
Today, yes, something new. We are going to be going over the Hugo. That's not the Hugo Squeezer. Let's try that one more time without the puppy. We're going to be going over the VaporStorm PUMA 200W mod.
We both got one because
These are awesome. Not going to lie.
the first, before we go any further, I just want to point out how ugly that is.
Mine says treat.
Mine has a weird looking dude on the back of it though.
But yeah, I'm not going to be talking much more about these right now. Just wanted to give you a little bit of intro. Let you say hello to Salem. And we're going to
Take it down low.
Take it down low. See you guys in a sec. Alright, this is the box that your VaporStorm PUMA is going to come in. On the side, PUMA. VapeStormCig.com, where you can get it, made in China. VaporStorm. And the color options. Now this is Sarah's box because mine is in the car and I'm too lazy to go get it. But hers is the blue and yellow version. Mine is the red and black. Not a big fan of all the color options it comes in, but that being said, it still doesn't look half bad. On the back, you're gonna get your specs, what comes in the box. I'm really liking the fact that the screen is OLED. Makes it really bright, as you can see right there. 2 amp input. It's extremely light, guys. Like, I'm not even sure which one's lighter, this one or the Tesla Y. But I'm gonna open it up. This is how it is presented. Get a little very thin user manual, basically telling you how everything works. Don't need that. QC pass, and this one does have a date on it, which I am very pleased about. I'm hoping that means it was actually checked, or at least this batch was. Haven't had any problems so far. Don't use fudgy batteries. Just don't. Save us all more reports on the news of exploding mods and things like that. USB cable, really short. Kind of wishing that they had switched to USB Type-C, just because they're much more efficient cables. This is kind of, it's not outdated, a lot of things still use it, but USB Type-C would have been nice. And then, before we do that, a couple of things about the box, little presentation in there. 0.1 second burn heat. That's basically just the heat up time of the overall mod, how fast it fires. Very nice. And that's it for the box. There's nothing underneath here. It's kind of glued in. So we'll put that aside. Very nice presentation. I like it. And this is the mod. Now it is going to look a little juicy, as I have been using it, but we'll show you more of that later. Now this is where I was talking about the colors. I'm not the biggest, I like the color scheme in general, but I'm not the biggest fan of all the writing, of all the graffiti-esque looking stuff. It's just not my forte. It's on absolutely everything. The only thing it's not on is inside right here. It's got magnets. That's a big up from the Tesla Y, to be perfectly honest. It, that's a negative. If you can see that right there, my magnet came out from its little cubby right there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, now that that's all spruced up, we are back. That battery should be, or that magnet should be in there correctly, so it should just snap into place. Oh, and the magnet came out again. All right, guys, so that's con number 1. It fits back in there just fine, but that's not very secure if it's trying to hold your door in place. Yeah, what I was trying to show you a minute ago is the color is not all the way through. Ribbon, pretty long one. Battery orientation inside the tray. Bar magnets. It is a secure hold as long as your magnets don't come out. I will put batteries in there right now so I can show you all the screen in just a sec. The opposite of the Tesla Y. So positive in first, negative in first on this one. Wrap that around. And time for con number 2, which is a little bit subjective, but you see that? Their strap is far too long. It shows through the little cutouts on the side that you use to grab the door. I've tried plenty of orientations. It doesn't change a thing. It just is in the way. Yep, there's your batteries in it. Holds secure. Not going anywhere. 510 on the top. Spring loaded. And the menu time. Check atomizer. Automatically comes on when you put it on there. Very similar to the Y, but better menu in my opinion. So 5 clicks. Turns it off. 5 clicks turns it back on. You put an Addy on here. We'll go with my Sherman, my trusty Sherman. As soon as you put a mod on and it actually starts, or Addy on there and it starts reading, it's going to ask you new or old. Click new. Three clicks is going to take you down there to the ohms. You can lock them. Holding down the plus and minus button takes you into the different power settings. Variable wattage, temp nickel, temp stainless steel, temp titanium, your memory settings for temp, M1, M2, bypass, which is nice for all those mech lovers out there, your curve setting, which means you can do it yourself, and then back to variable wattage, which is what we'll be using for this. That's pretty much it, everybody. There's not much else to it. Nice, bright OLED screen. I love that. I love that the fire button sticks out. And this is a 28mm, and I don't know if y'all can see that. But because of the fire button, it does not actually hang over, as opposed to right here. Because of all the bevels and everything, it's good most of the way around until it gets to the front. There's just a little bit of overhang right there. Yeah. I don't think it would hold a 30, but 28s fit just fine. 26s are going to probably look the best. The drop looks pretty dang sexy on there, not going to lie. But yeah, that is the VaporStorm PUMA. And we'll see you back up top. What's back? What's back? What's up, everybody? We're back up top. And we're going to be giving you all our final thoughts on the VaporStorm PUMA. I have no chair. I said that before. I'm repeating myself. I usually do that. ADHD.
He had the chair for the middle part, but I was also in the shower for the middle part, so.
Even though her hair was wet before and after.
Because he filmed the middle first.
Because that's how great production works. You can film things out of order and it still works. So, as I said, those magnets are atrocious. I love the fact that it's magnets because you don't have to break it in, but these magnets are atrocious.
Oh, I haven't had any issues with my magnets. What part came out? This part?
Mm-hmm. The bar. Okay.
I haven't had any issues with mine.
That's con number 1. Con number 2. The battery tray, that ribbon, I don't like seeing the ribbon on the outside of the mod. It's gross.
Okay. Honestly, I don't mind it, but that's also because just... If y'all have ever watched one of my vape reviews and you're watching me put in and take out the batteries, except in the mag, I always have issues taking out the batteries, so that is a very small price to pay for easy battery access.
And that can count as half a con. So here's the second half a con, the color scheme. I love the colors. I don't like the graffiti, the pattern all over it. It's just gross to me. She likes hers besides the little doodad on the back of it.
Yeah, except for the little weird guy on the back of it. I don't hate it. I actually like it quite a bit. I also, I don't know, I think I wish it, keep in mind, guys, the color on mine is blue and yellow. It's that one right there. So obviously there's going to be more blue and yellow on it than anything, even though it's not. I don't know, I wish there was more pink on it. But aside from that, I like mine.
So, a lot of people are going to ask, and I know a lot of people are going to ask because they asked on Wicks and Coil's Facebook page, what's better, the Tesla Y or the PUMA by VaporStorm?
Or is it outside?
It's probably outside in the car.
With the drop on it?
With the drop on it.
Yeah. We're also going to be doing a review over the drop sooner than later.
To be honest, guys, this has replaced my Y. I love my Y. I hate the splatter, but I love my Y.
I don't hate the splatter on it. If I ever decide I don't want this anymore and I just want my pink batteries inside of it, I don't hate the Y at all.
This has replaced my Y in my daily rotation. Now, that being said, there are reasons I'm choosing this one over the Y, not just because it's a better mod. Let's get that out of the way. In my opinion, it ties the Y at about a 9. It has some cons, the magnets, the ribbon, the color scheme, but it ties the Y. 8.5, 9-ish range, I think is what I rated the Y. This ties it for me. The reason I'm using this, that screen.
Yeah,
I do. See how bright that screen is?
I adore my screen.
It's much easier to read. It's much brighter. And overall, this is going to stain less from a leaky RTA or an RDA than the Y. The Y is already stained from my dark juices that I use in my RTAs. This is not. This will not stain. It's barely got any white for it to stain on the top.
And this is just a personal con for me. I don't like it. I mean, and a lot of y'all will, and if you like it, then this is for you. Go buy it right now. Is when, and I know y'all can't see this, but when you go up, it will go up a point, like 0.1, and then it'll start jumping.
One full point.
No, because when I do it, it jumps points, and I don't like that. And again, that's just a personal opinion. I like to just go by decimals, but whatever. That's a con in my opinion. That being said, my overall rating for it is going to be an 8.
It hits faster than the Y. I will admit that.
It does hit faster than the Y.
They hit the same, but it hits faster. If that makes sense. It hits the same, but this one ramps up much faster. It's a replacement currently in my rotation just because of the stain factor, and that's it. It is just as good as the Y. It all comes down to preference. If you hate this color scheme, if you hate this graffiti style color scheme, get the Y. If you don't hate it, this one, there's something about it that I'm going to be using it in my rotation until I decide if I want to go back to my Y or not. So, that's been our review on the VaporStorm PUMA 200W mod. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe at the button right over there. And leave a like on the video and comment what you want us to do next. Do you want me to do the Sherman V2 or do you want me to do the drop? We'll see you guys next time on Reviews Like a Sir.
Bye, guys.
Peace.